This is a video I've been wanting to make since 27 days ago. If you need a quick solution how to sleep in this really hard neck brace that looks like this, keep watching. This is Olive, aka Pineapple. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm making a very special video because when I got into a hit and run accident 27 days ago, I could not find a video about how to sleep in this neck brace. November 22nd, I was in a hit and run car accident. I have neck brace and knee brace for my neck fracture and knee fracture. And the first 10 days, sleeping was hell. This special video is for how to sleep in this neck brace. So you can see it has really hard plastic. My hand hurts, so. And little spikes on the back that goes directly into the back of the head. It took me 3 to 4 days to find a way to sleep with this on. At the emergency room, they said, do not take this off for 4 weeks. I had no idea how I could sleep with this on. It's just so hard and it pokes into the back of my head. The pain that it causes is more than my bone fractures, for real. I could not find any information online about how to sleep with this neck brace. I just invented a few ways to make it work. We could make use of this triangle. So I'm gonna link where to get this in the description. When I eventually saw the neurosurgeon, he looked at this and he said, no one should be sleeping in this. Why are you sleeping in this? I'm like, because they gave it to me and told me not to take it off for 4 weeks. He said, this is for transit. This is for when they move you from the ambulance to the hospital. Why are you in this neck brace? It doesn't matter how you got into this. Someone told you to put this on and don't take it off. You have to find a way to sleep because you need to sleep to heal. On the day 12, I've gotten a softer one, a lot better for daytime use, and then an even softer one for nighttime sleep. So I spent 12 days sleeping in this thing. It was hell. These little spikes was poking me directly on the back. Just ridiculous. So I put a sticker here so the spike wouldn't go into the head. It did not work. Then I started sleeping with a sock. Just like stick a sock in here. It worked kind of during the day, but not really at night. I found one post on Reddit about this kind of really hard neck brace and how to not get poked on the back of the head. And people mentioned this fabric called Minky. I was like, what is Minky? And then I ordered Minky online. It's like, it has a sheen, it's like soft. And I cut one piece, folded it up, and just like stuff it behind the neck brace. It's more helpful than nothing, but it's also not very squishy. I just kind of fold a few times and put it directly under where that spike was and try to fall asleep. Finally, I found a solution that makes a little bit more sense. We got one of these neck pillow, donut pillow right behind my head. So the inside is hollow. And with a little fabric in between my head and the pillow or the sock, I was able to finally fall asleep like this. Day 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I figured out a way to sleep for a few hours here and there and get through the night. I'm gonna show you what I did. This is how it looks. It's pretty useful. You can put it this way. Oh my God, my shoulder hurts. Oh, this way. I don't really use it this way because I just keep sliding. It's not very helpful. The problem with the triangle only is that it's really hard. So you slide a little bit, lower back gets really tired. So this is what I do. In the beginning of the night, I start with a giant cushion with a triangle with a pillow on top with a donut pillow for support, and then extra pillow. I'm just gonna hold on to it. So I'll start the night with this position, and sometimes I fall asleep and sometimes I don't, but it's just to not kill time, but it's just to let time pass so that you get healing and it's gonna get through the days. And then I'll start to slide down and my back will hurt. It's much easier in the middle of the night or when you're tired to take stuff off rather than to add stuff back on. So I start with the position with the most pillows and cushions. When this position is not comfortable anymore, I would just take the pillow and kick off this large cushion to the side, let it roll off, and scooch back. Just use a pillow. Sometimes without the donut, sometimes with the donut. After a while, your back will hurt because this is kind of hard and there's gravity pulling you down. You can't really fall asleep for the whole night. So then I'll kick up the triangle. I will put a piece of fabric, maybe minky, maybe a sock, between my head and the spikes. And then put the donut behind my head and just fall asleep like this. This was the only position that I could fall asleep in. I could sleep for like 5 hours without waking up in this position. You know how like when you don't drink coffee, you have this massive headache, migraine? At the time, for some reason, after the accident, I decided I don't want to drink coffee. The caffeine withdrawal headache compared to this neck brace headache was like blissful. I remember thinking, yeah, let's use this caffeine withdrawal headache to combat the spikes poking into my head, because the migraine was so much nicer. I hope this video is helpful. I wanted to make it and also thought it was really silly, but if this video end up helping one person, it'll be worth it. For whatever reason, if you're stuck with this monster and someone told you you have to sleep in this, the only thing that helped was to put the donut right here so that the spike's not touching my head. If somehow you're stuck with one of these medieval torture devices, for whatever reason, be strong. Try to rest. Try to sleep. This thing really sucks. I never hated anything more than this. To a point where I have to make a YouTube video that has nothing to do with my channel. PTSD on top of PTSD. All right. I feel for you. Be strong. You will get better. Have a good night's sleep.